In American pop culture, everyone loves an underdog. Everyone loves seeing how the odds are stacked against them and still be able to achieve their goal or dream. Everyone loves that one person who looks like they'll never amount to anything in their life, but somehow will come back and prove they're going to be the best. An ideal person to represent this is Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone was born on July 6, 1947, in New York City. While his mother was in labor, there was a forces accident that gave him a severed nerve and a speech impediment. Sylvester never had the best childhood, whether it was from his parents' hostile environment, him being in foster care, or Sylvester struggling emotionally and academically in school. He never had the greatest early life. However, the traits that would make him a true underdog in his life were grit, determination, and the ability to succeed. He would never allow his past to control him for what he could accomplish in his life. Sylvester was 9 when his parents filed a divorce. Although he decided to go live with his dad in Washington, D.C., his dad owned and managed a beauty parlor chain. Sylvester struggled a lot at this time. He struggled emotionally and academically and was expelled from several schools. After a few years, he decided to go live with his mom in Philadelphia. While in Philadelphia, he went to a high school for struggling teens, and eventually went on to 2 colleges to learn about drama and dramatic arts. When Sylvester moved to New York City to be an actor, he was very broke at the time, so he had to work at many jobs. For instance, he cleaned lion cages at the Central Park Zoo, ushered at movie theaters, he even made an appearance in an adult film called The Party at Kitty's and Studs, 1997. When Sylvester started acting in some movies, he got married to Suzanne Kragza. Although this was about to change, he has been writing a script about someone who wants to be a professional boxer, and many producers wanted to buy it. This script was called Rocky. Although Sylvester was broke and needed the money badly, he didn't sell it for the simple fact that he wanted to be starring in it. He held out until he found 2 producers, Irwin Winkler and Robert Cheroff, willing to let him play the lead. They filmed the movie in 28 days and only had a budget of a little less than $1 million. Although the movie Rocky didn't have the best crew, the movie made the highest gross film of 1976 with $225 million and won 3 Oscars. Although Sylvester made a ton of money off the Rocky movie, he decided to make a different story that wasn't Rocky. But they weren't getting much publicity as Rocky did, and that's when Sylvester started to write a new script for Rocky 2 that came out in 1979. And just like that, we began to see more sequels of Rocky franchises. While Rocky 3 came out, there was another movie that Sylvester was releasing the same year. Although Sylvester's new movie idea never turned out good, the Rambo movie struck gold. It was about a veteran who was in trouble. After that point on, Sylvester created 2 equally great franchises that he has recently released sequels for, like Creed and Rambo: The Last Blood. And today, Sylvester Stallone's net worth might be $500,000, but in 1976, when he was pitched the Rocky project to Irwin and Winkler, in his bank account he only had $106. In Sylvester's life, we not only seen him, make great movies about an underdog, we have seen him how he became a great underdog in real life. Sylvester has a famous quote that says, "It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and still move forward." Although Sylvester had an unfortunate life, he never gave up. Sylvester had grit, determination, and a desire to achieve in his life. If not, he would probably be broke still, accusing others for his problems. He would never let others stick a finger in his face and tell him he is a nothing. He would never let his disability control him from what he wanted to be in life, and this is why Sylvester is the perfect underdog.